Hello and welcome to a new video here on my YouTube channel. And so today I'm gonna do another coin ranking, and I decided to do a ranking of all the commemoratives of every year, starting with the first year, 2004. Okay, we already did uh, the current year, so 2023. We already did that, because actually I never planned to do all the years, but people asked me to do this, and at the moment I don't have time to hunt any roles, so I thought it could be nice to focus on the coin rankings uh, at the moment, because I can't open. I'm not able to get to the bank when it's open and to get the rolls. The opening hours are very bad, and I'm usually working while the bank is open. So that's the problem, and why I can't hunt at the moment. There will be hunts in future again, probably New Year. I'm in the New Year, first weeks about from of the New Year. I might do another hunt, but I'm not sure yet. But I don't think there will be another hunt this year anymore. But I mean, it's already December, but still, that's beginning of December, and my last hunt is already a couple of weeks ago. But it is like it is. But let's start with the ranking. The video won't be any long. The video won't be very long, I think, because as you can see, 2004 doesn't have that much commemoratives. It has only 6. So I think that video will be very fast and short. But let's start with the first coin, and I think the Greek one was the first ever released commemorative of the whole Eurozone. I think it was the first one released in 2004, and by that, the first one ever released. I'm not 100% sure, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I would put that at least a B tier, because I mean, it's very common. You see it a lot, and sometimes people hate it when you see the coins too often, but I don't. I'm only ranking them by their design, not if they are common or not. A very, very rare coin could be an F tier for me, and also a very, very common coin could be an S for me. That doesn't matter. The mintage doesn't matter for me in this ranking. In this ranking, only the design matters, okay? Yeah, but it's still not an A or S. I think it's too boring. But it's great. It's basic and it's great. So it's definitely above average, and C is kind of average, you know? And yeah, it's a nice design. So this is probably the best design of 2004. I'm not sure if I put it S tier or A tier, but let's put it S tier. I mean, it is actually also very rare, so you would be very happy finding it. But the design, I don't know why, but I definitely do like that design a lot. Um, this one from Italy is also very nice. It's one of my favorites from Italy, but is it that as good as the Finland one? I'm not sure. Probably not. Probably not. No, it's not. But the Vatican one is as good as the Italian one. I do like that Vatican one. I don't like all of the Vatican commemorators. They have some commemorators that I don't really like that much, that are more like D or E tier. But this one, their first one, I do like that a lot. It's almost S tier actually. So yeah, it's a nice design. And yeah, the Lux commemorative, the topic is very boring. Because it's just the topic here is just the Grand Duke, which is already in all the other regular coins. So I don't understand why they even make it their first ever commemorative about the Grand Duke. I don't get it. I mean, the design is different, and I kinda like the design. That's why I'm putting it B tier. I like that there's not a single star on the outer line, and I think that's the only Euro coin where that's the case. And I mean, I do like that. I have the coin in person, so I've seen it in person, and it might look boring here on the picture, but if you see it in person and with that thing I've already talked about, I mean, the stars still have to be on the coin, so they are in the inner ring, and I think that's the only coin where that's the case. Uh, Correct me if I'm wrong again. Is there any other coin that has the stars in the inner ring? Like on the regular Beatrix cent coins, it's also the case that the stars are more in the inner part, but they are not bimetallic, so it's not really an inner part, if you get what I mean. But that makes the coin a bit special compared to all the other Euro coins, and I like that. So it's definitely in B tier for me. The last one is San Marino. It just shows a person, but it's definitely not that one. Like when I rated the 2023 coins, the Italian Manzoni I gave an E or D tier, so definitely worse than that San Marino. But that was also the design was worse than this San Marino. It shows only the face of a person, and I don't think he has something to do with San Marino. I'm not sure though, because it's just the case that's always very often the San Marino commemorative doesn't commemorate anything about San Marino, so that guy might not be from San Marino or has anything to do with San Marino. Um, and yeah, it just shows the face, but it's still in kind of an old school design. What I like with the year on the ring, it's forbidden nowadays. I mean, it makes the coins all the same, so the outer ring is always this just the stars nowadays. I get why they did that, and it's not a bad idea, but I do still like the old school coins where that's not the case. So it looks kind of cool, not gonna lie. So that's why I'm still making it C tier, even though it's probably still a very boring coin. So as you can see, there's nothing down here and everything up here. So the first year we didn't had many commemoratives, but we had very good ones actually. I have to say. You can tell me in the comments if you agree, if you also think the 2004 commemoratives are pretty nice, or if you don't like them that as much as I do. Yeah, and I will put the link to the tier list in the description again. And probably very soon the next one will come, because those are not much work, because the first years don't have many commemoratives, so I can do maybe uploads more often. So maybe we can see 2005 even next week, but I'm not sure. I don't wanna promise that yet. And if it's if we have all the 2024 designs, which will probably still take a long, like in summer 2024, that's probably the case. Then I will do the ranking for the 2024 commemoratives when we have all the designs, just like I did with the 2023. So with the current designs of the newest commemoratives, I want to do a ranking like that as well. But as long as we don't have the 2024 commemoratives, I will keep on doing all the other years, starting with the lowest year, the first year, 2004, and next is 2005, then 2006, then 2007, and so on. So we will see 2005 next. I don't know when that will be, but let's see. So bye bye.